Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All Educational Videos and Tutorials. In today's video we are going to see how to rename costume in Scratch. So we have learned how to rename a sprite in Scratch in previous video, and now the same thing for the costume. And it's almost the same process, the only difference is you have to do it in some other place, and that is where all the costumes are, and that is when you press that costume button or tab, the options will open for it. So let's see that. We have learned that when I rename the sprite of any sprite in Scratch, like this one was called Abby, I rename it to Jenny, but my costumes here didn't renamed automatically. They have stayed the same way they were from the start. From the start they were named Abby A, Abby B, Abby C and Abby D. And now my character is Jenny. And okay, I can leave this as it is, but I'm not going to do that because I want to know exactly what costume is representing what, so I'm going to rename them. And you do that by typing the text or number here in this field, costume, and then says Abby A, or for example for cat it was costume 1 and costume 2. So okay, so Jenny, then pick costumes, and then let's change those. Let's first see what they represent. I would call this Jenny Idle, that's D. I would call this Jenny Happy, maybe Jenny Thinking, and Jenny Talking. Yeah, so I would probably start my game and my character Jenny with this pose. So I will drag and drop it here on the top from the fourth to the first. So my game starts with this expression. This makes sense. She's like, that's called idle in games, idle state. So I will call it Jenny Idle. Great. So this one, her mouth is open, so I will call it Jenny Talking. Jenny Talking. Okay. Jenny Thinking. Okay. And I'm making space between those two words. You don't have to. I'm using the capital letter for every word. You don't have to. You can use it. Simple as that. And the last one is Jenny, I don't know, Happy. Cool. So for example, now when I want to code my game, and for example I can say, first of all, I want to hide all of those cats, put the Jenny in the center, and say, okay, when my game starts, when green flag is clicked, I want the costume to be what? I want my character Jenny to be idle. Switch costume to Jenny Idle. That's the first one, that's the default. So take a look now how this changes. So this is how my game starts. Okay, which is great for me at least. And also here I can pick all those costumes. Look how they are named nicely, and you can pick easily whatever you want, and now you exactly know at every moment in the game what is what. Jenny is idle, Jenny is talking, thinking, happy. So for example, when I click on my, I'm just making some kind of example, it doesn't make much sense in terms of real game, maybe even it does. When I click on my character, I want her to look like she's thinking. So now she's in idle, and when I click on her, I want her to think and to change the costume into Jenny thinking. Okay, and think for 2 seconds and then change again to Jenny idle. So, and the whole idea here is that I want to show you that you can now very fast pick the costumes you want for some kind of games, and you exactly know what those costume represents. If we have left the names like A, B, C, D, I would have to go every time to these costumes. Okay, what is A, what is B, what is C, what is D, and so on and so on. So you can make errors, it would take more time and so on, and this is much faster and you exactly know every, yeah, yeah, so simple as that. And the whole idea with naming in computers sciences in general, but not only in computers, but in real world, is to have more control, to work faster, and to know exactly in every second what you are doing and what you are using. So I can pick here whatever I want and I exactly know what those costumes represents. Same with sprites. It's always the same principle. You want to make things faster, easier. It's much easier if you do that in the start, even if it will take you some time, it will save you some time later. So that's it for this video. We have learned to rename sprites and costumes in few recent videos, and we will do that a lot in making games and in next videos where we are going to create lots of costumes and sprites. See you then, and thanks for watching.